have adding duration to your stay, sort of, or adding duration to your down. So first thing you're going to do is put your dog into a down position. Down. Good. I'm just going to rotate this a little so you can see a bit better. There we go. Good. So you're going to start with your dog in front of you, and you're going to do each of these steps 5 times. I'm not going to do them all 5 times. Well, I might. You know what? I'll do it 5 times. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your dog in front of you. Down. Good. And as long as you can stand here for a few seconds, and they hold the position, then you'll start to take a step back. Good. Back in and feed. Step back. In. Feed. Good. Step back. In. Feed. Good. Back. I think this is 4. Good. 5. Good. And then we're going to go around as if she's in the middle of a clock. So I'm at, let's say, 12 o'clock, and I'm going to step to 1. Back to 12. Back in. Good. I think I'm going to change the camera angle. I think this is not particularly a helpful one. There. Okay, so take a step back, step to 1 o'clock, step back to the beginning position, and in. Good. Step back, 1 o'clock, back, in. And you can do this more slowly as well. Good. Back, 1 o'clock, back, back in. This is 3 now. Back, 1 o'clock, back, in. That's 4. Good, I think. I don't know, I don't remember. Good. I'm going to step to 2 o'clock. 1, 2. Good. Back. Beginning. Good. That. 2. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. I think that's 3 or 4. I don't know. Let's say it's 4. So last one. 1, 2. Good. Good. And I would be feeding probably every time. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. She has a class in about 45 minutes, so I don't really want to get her full already because I have things to do with her later. This is the 3rd one. Good. 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 3. I think that's number 5. Good. Feed. Good. And then we're going to step back. I'm going to go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I think my steps have taken me more to 5 than to 4, but here we are. Good. Good. Once you get to about their back leg, that's where things tend to get hard for most dogs. Good. I'm going to go to 5 now. This is 5. First one of 5 at 5 o'clock. Good. Good. Because once you get behind them where they kind of have to turn their heads, a lot of dogs will pop up instead of staying in the down. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll come to the 5th position and I will feed them there so they know that's where they're getting fed and not to follow me. Good. I go to 6. This is another very hard one a lot of the time. Good. I'm going to start making my steps a little more normal and natural, just because it's faster for me right now. Good. Some dogs, you wouldn't be able to switch from one to the other. This is okay, the settling onto the hip. That's fine. She's getting comfortable. She's hanging out in this position. I'm okay with that. I just don't want her to actually get up and follow me. Good girl. Good. I'm going around to 7. Good. You could also break this down and do going one way and then the other way in terms of getting behind them, because sometimes going behind them is okay, but the fact that you're switching over to the other side of their body can be quite difficult for some dogs. So I could just go around this way and work through 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I could work that way and then go all the way around, but man, this is okay working it this way. 7 again, so I'll count that as 4, I think. Good girl. And 5. Good. Going around to 8 now. Good. Again, should be feeding every time. I'm choosing not to because of who she is and because we have a class later. Good girl. I think this is the last one at 8. Good. I'm going to go to 9. Girl. I think this is 5. I started thinking about something else. Good. And go all the way to 10. Good. She's starting to think about maybe getting up, so I'm going to feed her a little bit more often. You would be feeding every time. Good. And again, you don't have to always do it fast like this. It's good to do a variety of speeds. Good. I'm going to go around to 11. Good. Good girl. Second one at 11. Good. Third one at 11. Good. Good girl. Fourth one at 11. Good. Good. I think I was supposed to go to 12 that time. I started thinking about something else again. Good girl. And now to 12. So basically a full lap. Good. Then once you can do a full lap like that. Good. You want to be able to go both directions. Good. Oh, I've gone the opposite direction. direction now, I guess. Good. Good. And then, once we can do that full lap both directions, good. Again, remember, this is a dog who knows what she's doing, has a downstay already. So this is a thing that, this is an exercise that is going to take probably multiple sessions. So on day 1, your goal would be to get to 3 or 4 o'clock. Then the next day would be to get to 5 or 6, and building on that throughout the week until you can go all the way around both directions. And if you get to that point where you're going around both directions and they're being good, you can start the exercise again by doing 2 steps back. I don't have enough space in here to do that, unless I was over here. So I could start by taking 2 steps so that I end up doing a bigger circle. You could do that. So then you end up just taking more time and you're further away from them to do your circles. That's one option. Another option is to do different movements. So you could do lunges around, rewarding for any time that they look like this is getting hard for them. You could do that. You could do a few jumping jacks at any point. Good. Good. That was a little hard. Good. I can do that again. So you can do some jumping jacks. Good. Very nice. Good job. Which reminds me, I think I'm going to write down to bring you a game for this once the next lesson. You could do jumping jacks. You could do, you could just kind of get down. I mean, if you want to walk around. Whoops. Down. Big stretch. Good girl. So, at whatever point you see it's kind of hard for your dog, good. Then we need to break it down again. So to make it easier for her now, what I would be doing is this. Good. But only going to like 11 or 1 o'clock. Good. Each time for 5 reps. I'm making my way around. Do that. You could start practice cleaning. So if you're in the garage, have Maggie and Radar in the down, and then you could be putting your tools away, dusting things, just organizing, just picking things up, putting them down, moving them around, so that it's not an obvious picture of we're working on the downstay, but they have to practice being in the downstay while you are doing other things in the house. I really like doing this one while I'm washing dishes, so I can be washing dishes, and every time I finish a dish, I go back and I feed. Break! Making sure that you release them at the end. And that's your downstay exercise for the week.